Heyo Insiders! We've talked about the recent introduction of Creator Music on the channel before. If you're unfamiliar, we'll leave more info in the description. As we continue to roll out the product to more creators, we want to address questions we've heard in the hopes of clearing up any confusion so that creators know exactly what Creator Music has to offer and how best to use it. Before we jump into the questions, we want to highlight that Creator Music offers a growing catalog of mainstream songs for you to choose from, which generally aren't available using other music services. Let's get into it. First up, we've heard questions about expiring licenses and what that might mean for creators. As you know, one of the options you have when using Creator Music is to purchase a license to use a song in your video. The license allows you to get the full revenue share of your video. You'll notice in the license details of a song that the track will have an expiration, which shows how long the music license is good for. Music licenses generally fall under two categories. Number one, a term license, where there's a certain amount of time you can use the track. In this instance, rights holders have the option to set the license expiration for a track to 2, 5, or 10 years. And number two, a perpetual license, where you can use the track in your video indefinitely. So, what happens when a license expires? If your license expiration date is approaching and you still want to use the track in your video without any restrictions, you'll have the ability to renew the license if it's still available. If the license is not available to renew, in most cases it will be eligible for revshare with the rights holders post-expiration. By utilizing this option, creators can circumvent a potential content ID claim and subsequent loss of future revenue on the video. Or you can choose to do nothing if you're fine with the claim on your video. Speaking of licensing, you may have noticed an array of prices song to song. So, what determines a song's licensing price? Ultimately, the rights holders decide pricing for their tracks, not YouTube. With Creator Music, there are a variety of price points for tracks, so you can filter and choose based on your budget. An alternative option to purchasing a license for a fee up front is to use songs in our catalog that are eligible for revshare with the rights holder. Okay, so how does that work? For certain Creator Music tracks, you'll see the option to share revenue when using a song. This means if you use the track, you can share your video's revenue with the music rights holders. You can also share revenue for tracks that have a license available for purchase instead of buying the license by using less than 30 seconds of the track in a video that's longer than 3 minutes. So, how is revenue share calculated and how much do I get? The 55% that creators normally get is split based on the number of revshare tracks in the video. There's also a small deduction to cover additional music rights costs, like performance rights, which can be up to 5%. Let's take an example. Say you use one track that's eligible for revenue sharing. You split the standard 55% revenue share with the rights music holders, meaning each of you would be eligible for 27.5%. Then let's say the small deduction for additional music rights cost is 2.5% in this example. From your 27.5% share, that 2.5% is deducted to cover this, meaning that you earn 25%. If you'd rather not share revenue, you can check if the track has a license available for purchase, which allows you to get the full revenue share, aka 55%. Now the artists out there may be asking, how can I make my tracks available in Creator Music? Creator Music is powered by Content ID. So if you are an artist working with a label or distributor to make your music available on streaming services and in Content ID, they will have the option of enabling your tracks for Creator Music licensing. If you're interested, reach out to them about making your content available. Lastly, we've heard creators ask, what's going to happen to the audio library? The answer? Nothing. We've added all the tracks from the audio library to the Creator Music tab, so you can find all your music and sound effects in one place. There will be no change to any of your previously uploaded videos with audio library tracks. For creators without Creator Music yet, you will be able to continue to access the audio library from YouTube Studio. We hope this helped answer the tricky questions we've heard about Creator Music thus far. If you have additional questions, leave them in the comments and we'll try to answer them in a future video. We'll be back as the feature expands to more creators to cover best practices and when and why you may want to use Creator Music once available. The team working on this would love to hear your thoughts and feedback in the comments, so make sure to leave them below. Ciao.